life.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. And today we ask the question, lesbians? Yes?
Mama! Lesbian.
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of World's Strictest Parents. Ask and you shall receive, my lovely women on the go. We are watching the World's Strictest Parents South African Lesbian Mum episode. Now, I have it on good authority that this is, in fact, one of the nicer, more rewarding, lovely episodes of World's Strictest Parents. Who'd have thought it on World's Strictest Parents? Half the time, we're not even seeing strict parents, we're seeing parents that actually care for a child.
Disgusting!
Which, you know, is bonkers to even believe that that's a concept for a TV show, but, you know, here we are, girly wigs. Make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today I'm all out of fun things, so I'm on the healthy water. It is 43 degrees Celsius where I am, so halfway through this video, I may in fact have to turn on my aircon. I'm swiftly approaching that right now, and I've only been filming for like 3 minutes. Pop your little hanger right in the pride hole, and let's watch World's Strictest Parents. Ooh.
Let me help you.
Oh, the world's strictest women. It might in fact be today. Right, here we go. Western Cape, South Africa. Oh, that's not South Africa.
17-year-old schoolgirl Charlie treats life.
Charlie, XCX. 17-year-old schoolgirl? 17-year-old schoolgirl. This is technically World's Strictest Parents UK, but I don't know if I would describe a 17-year-old as a schoolgirl. In the UK, we have things like high school, you have secondary school, and then you have sixth form colleges. So you have like your A-levels attached to your school. Unlike what I had, which was a high school, and then I had to go to college to do my 16 to 18-year-old A-levels. I think the system might have even changed now, but yeah, so it's, I already find it a little bit strange that she's like a 17-year-old schoolgirl, because I wouldn't associate school with 17-year-olds, but, you know, we're gonna bin.
Charlie treats life like one big joke.
There's nothing serious to my life at all, and I refuse to take anything seriously.
I love that hairstyle.
I've been drinking since I was about 12. I'll go out about 3 or 4 times a week, and I'll down about 9-10 pints.
Oh my God, well, you know why the children aren't doing this today, don't you? Because it costs £86 for a pint of beer.
The government!
What do the children do now? Is that the children doing nitrous oxide? Is that what they're doing? Is it called nitrous oxide? Or is that the poisonous one you have to watch out for if you go diving? Is it that one? You know, the one with it's like squirty cream, the squirty cream gas. The children are doing squirty cream gas.
Oh, that's horrible.
Well, there's been points where I've been crawling across tables. And
Oh,
I've been
no,
so pissed and,
naughty
like, knocking
table
glasses
crawling.
over in pubs, and I've been kicked out for being too drunk.
Kicked out of the pub at 17
Bringing Charlotte
is
up has been
obscene behaviour. Been there, done that myself. The idea that you're getting so drunk before even the age of legal alcohol drinking in the UK and already getting kicked out of places. And I'm sure most of my millennial folk here can relate.
Charlotte up has been a very, very challenging experience from day one.
That's so
She
funny.
never thinks
Cowards!
for 1 minute about anybody else other than herself.
Right.
Bring your
Well,
dirty
that's
clothes
quite
down in the
average for
morning,
a-
learn how to use...
Teenagers are kind of rebellious and hideous, aren't they? I was reading a study the other day. Was it a study or was it a philosophical piece? I was reading that teenagers go through this hideous, rebellious phase as a genetic protection against inbreeding. Because, you know, teenagers are going through that phase of, like, becoming reproductively available. Oh, what a horrible turn of phrase that was. Becoming of age in order for the body to be like, okay, perhaps a baby. But apparently it is an inbuilt genetic imprint on our DNA to say, no inbreeding, because I hate you, mum.
You cheeky, mouthy, brutal old witch. What?
Which is an interesting concept, isn't it? I'll leave it with you.
Use the washing machine, learn
The
how to
washing
use a hoover, clear the table.
No, that's bollocks. No, that's bollocks.
We don't exist.
Sorry, we don't exist. I have to say, bollocks is one of my favourite, like, British slang swear words. Is it a swear word? I don't know. We have never mind the bollocks, here's the blah-de-blah. And it wasn't it argued in court? But a priest was like, bollocks is not a swear word. Virgin Media, no. Virgin Music, you can have it as a slogan. I don't remember. There's a whole, like, law about the word bollocks, but I do love the word. But it's like, what a load of bollocks! What a load of dangly testicles, girl! And that's the tea.
No. We're purely sort of, what we would call... What's the word I'm thinking of?
You're a total.
Despite thousands of pounds spent on a private education, Charlie
dear.
barely scraped together 6 GCSEs.
The cost of educating one child from 2.5 to 16 is approximately £300,000.
Yes. I think my parents did waste quite a lot of money on my education. Yeah. I feel very sorry for them.
Her teachers always described her as being somebody that had a lot of potential, but
Just doesn't bother.
she's lazy.
Right, okay. How many neurodivergent people here in the audience have been described as a lot of potential but lazy, or a lot of potential doesn't apply themselves, distracted? As I said in the last one, there's usually, like, I try to take the introduction of these shows at face value because it's trying to build us up to hate a child, which is obscene to me because we shouldn't start off hating children. They can earn their hatred. But there's usually a way, or a reason, or a route, or an event, or some such thing that's happened to the young person in question for them to react the way they do to their environment. There's usually a reason, usually a way, although some people are just hateful.
Though her parents have given her everything, they don't get much back in the way of
That
thanks.
is quite a house.
Especially
in
as
the UK,
Dad
an
Bob has
outside
been
pool,
diagnosed
crazy.
with multiple sclerosis, a disease that attacks nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord.
I did not realise that my wig would be snatched today. My mother had multiple sclerosis and it was a lifelong battle. It completely derailed what I would consider a normal upbringing for me. It might even be part of the reason why I am the way I am now. So, like, multiple sclerosis in the family is no joke. So already we've got a pretty strong start there. I'm going to see a lot of myself in Charlie, aren't I? Oh dear.
I think she was quite young when you were first diagnosed. She was probably about 4 or 5, wasn't she?
Yes.
Probably too young to understand what it was then.
Yeah.
I don't really talk to my dad about my future or anything because he's probably got his own stuff going on, you know? And he probably, you know, why do you want to hear about that?
We want to see her feel fulfilled with her life. And the way she's going at the moment, she's self-destructing and it's looking like a crashing mess.
Up the road in Woking, there's another teenager
Woking,
pushing
love
the
Woking.
self-destruct button. 17-year-old Hamza always likes to
Hamza,
act
naughty
the big
word.
man.
Right, okay. So
Spending
is he going to
time
be
hitting the
naughty?
town with his mates is more
boxer.
important than planning his future.
Do you think the production was just like, go and drink some things and dance in the car park, you naughty child? Do you think that was what they said? How old was he? Hang on, 1 minute. So they're
Always
both
likes to
17.
act the big man.
Interesting.
Spending time
Mate.
hitting the town with his mates is more important than planning his future.
Going out with the lads and smoking, chilling, you know, drinking a bit, getting high, standard. You think, why not? You know,
Do you know what I
only
do like? What I do really like about watching these old shows is every single person has a unique haircut. Do teens these days, teens en masse, have unique haircuts? Or is it a little bit rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat? I feel like that's very old lady shouts at cloud. And maybe it's biased because, the only content that I get really served for, like, young people... Serving!
Can I get a plate of mother's
For young people is, like, broccoli heads being a problem in public. So maybe I'm biased.
once.
Oh, well, that's just unnecessary.
When he can be bothered to turn up, Hamza is supposed to be at college studying mechanics.
Right.
Absent,
Well, he won't be in there for very
absent.
long if he doesn't turn up.
Absent.
Oh.
This is bollocks, man. No, Mum, I don't need those exams because...
No, you will need it, Hamza.
No, I don't, Mum. Relax.
Why you cheat all the time and lying?
Cheating.
I'm not lying. I'm cheating. My mum's saying, you know, how come you haven't been going to college, you gotta go in, why you been bunking, all this stuff like I gotta sort myself out and that. Relax, Mum. Chill.
Hamza's older sister, Syra, spends her time trying to keep tabs on him.
And you've not attended your exams?
Oh yeah, I've got to redo that. That's standard. Oof.
Sister
Chillax.
The reason why I'm angry is because we want him to get those qualifications. I mean, I don't want him to kind of be someone, you know, one of the dropouts.
Hamza's behaviour has his traditional Pakistani family fearing the worst.
He used to be a very fine boy, but now he's getting out of the hand.
Go to town, piss around, see the lads, see what's going on.
Going into town, see the lads, no say.
Their mentality is different from mine.
That
Mine's more
hairstyle
of
was so big when I was
Western,
young, though.
and
I know I've just said everyone has a unique hairstyle. Looking back now, loads of people had this exact hairstyle, but for now, it feels like a unique hairstyle in comparison to the development of fashion, especially men's fashion. Oh, what is she talking about, girly wigs?
This is more from Hagstone.
How's it going, mate? Same, G. It's good, yeah?
The things that are not allowed are drinking,
Yes,
smoking, smoking weed, having a girlfriend, having a conversation with a woman right now, if you get where I'm coming from.
He makes it difficult for my parents. He makes it really hard for my mum because there's only so much you can tolerate. Fridays are prayer day. When it comes to Friday, Hamza's still asleep and it's already 1 o'clock, and that's normally the prayer time you should be in mosque.
They want to pick and choose for me, and I don't want to. I'll do it myself.
See, interesting that we seem to be hearing someone who wants to break away from a religious doctrine. I don't necessarily think underage drinking and drugs is going to help that, but it might be one of those coping mechanisms where it's like, I don't want to live in a very strict doctrine. I want to be freer. And, you know, people take things to escape, don't they? Escapism is probably, what, like up there, top 3 reasons why people behave the way they do or seek out the thrills that they do. It's escapism, right? It's not obscene to suggest. Personally, I do not agree with any organized religion because you go back thousands of years, not even necessarily that far for a lot of them, but it's all about control. It's all about you need to behave this way, you need to do this, you need to be this way because we are God's chosen and everybody else must go to hell. Hate it so much, no time at all.
To me, it seems as if Hamza's just lost that respect and he's lost himself.
To teach the teenagers to grow up and take responsibility for their lives. Both families are sending them to stay with new parents to live under a strict regime.
Listen. I will. Interesting that they're both going to live with lesbians and they don't know it yet. Oh, I wonder how this is going to turn out, girly week.
Okay, Hamza.
Can't have a conversation with a woman.
I hope Hamza learned by mistake, and when he come back as an excellent boy.
Now, Charlie, if you hear anything go rawr, just run. My sweetheart.
If you hear, oh yeah, because South Africa. I guess South Africa has like dangerous spots, doesn't it? I'm gonna say dangerous spots because I feel like every country has dangerous spots, but I feel like I hear a lot about dangerous spots in South Africa. I'm fear I'm not educated enough on the subject of dangerous spots in South Africa.
We're really gonna miss you.
My sweetheart.
Is there like
I hope that she will be a little bit more helpful when she comes home.
I've only seen it in America.
Perhaps be a bit more respectful towards Bob and I.
A bit of constructive input from
houndstooth.
wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing how and if there are any changes upon her return.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Regretting it?
Yeah, I'm scared as.
Oh, it's like skins, girly week.
The teams are travelling over 6,000 miles to South Africa's Western Cape. It's Africa's richest nation, home to 50 million people, both the super rich and the destitute.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, God, it's so sad seeing such disparity of wealth, isn't it? Like, what? Blech, hate it.
They will be staying in Plettenberg Bay.
Plettenberg.
Mum Anna Marie is a barrister, and second mum Suzanne is an artist. They have
Oh,
2
so
children.
we've got a lawyer and
Nushka,
an artist.
22, and Reed, 19.
As long as you live in this house, doesn't matter whether you're 22 or 12, you have to follow our rules and principles. Honesty, responsibility.
Compassion.
Anna Marie and Suzanne love challenges. Together as a gay couple, they took on the entire South African legal system to fight the laws preventing gay adoption.
We decided to challenge the rule in South Africa that says gay people can't adopt together because it's ridiculous, and we won the case.
I agree.
Look at that little
Amazing! Oh, why don't we just leave it there, girly wigs? Ending Pride Month on a Pride win.
Now it's time for gay wrath.
The mums have worked just as hard.
This, I fear, is the definition of a masculine eclectic. No, I don't say. Not masculine, but definitely eclectic. Decorating sense.
Don't bother.
The mums have worked just as hard ensuring their kids get a good education.
Oh.
Daughter Nushka is in her 3rd year at university studying winemaking.
What? Winemaking?
Most of the population in the country don't have enough to actually feed the whole family. If you can go to school and improve your lifestyle. It's an absolute privilege.
A 19-year-old Reed is studying for his matric, the South African equivalent to A-levels.
Oh.
Basically lays the foundation, you know, to your future.
Gosh, sorry, hang on. This is like a full adult man. A-levels, what's that, like 16 to 18? This is a full adult man, my goodness.
Future. And like I said, well, education to me is important because my future is important.
Yes, I do
The
believe
mums
education
bought
is
the
important.
farm 8 years ago so they could spend more time with their children and live a more sustainable lifestyle.
Oh my god, is this not the lesbian dream? I'm not even a lesbian and it's my dream. Well, there was that one time.
Love it. I love everything about it. Lesing off.
Well, we haven't got electricity. You've actually got to fetch wood to make a fire. You've got to carry water for your bath. You've got to feed the animals. You've got to milk the cows. So it's the kind of environment where you have to make a contribution.
Nothing is for free. Everything comes with effort. If you want to take part in life, you have to put that effort in.
I agree. Do you know what? Yes, effort yields reward.
After
Not
an
always, and
11-hour
not always
flight,
what you want,
the
but
teens touched down in South Africa.
Right. I hate what this show has done with the interlacing. So I believe this is 1080i. It might even be like 720i interlaced as opposed to progressive screen imaging, I think it's called, which is why, as you can see here, there's like loads of lines. The lines are interlaced together as opposed to progressive pixels. She's got a BTEC. Closed.
The drive to Anna Marie and Suzanne's farm takes the teens past the local township.
Oh, yes,
what
the
the?
township.
Look at the
I have
houses
heard
here.
about this.
Would you like to live in one of those?
Well, people don't really have a choice, do they?
Yeah, it looks good.
It's just different.
That was very
That's
political,
probably like the
wasn't it?
quiet one.
It's
It'll be
very
the mum
different.
that's like really
Very
likes it.
political answer.
Look at the place. Our dogs eat people.
Yes, I think home defence is very important,
like
isn't it?
Hamza's. The man is always the head of the household.
Yes.
Are those two blokes?
No.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello. I'm Anna Marie. Nice to meet you. Hi Charlie. Nice to meet you. Hello, Hamza.
Oh,
Anna Marie.
he's
Nice to meet
quite
you.
shocked,
Welcome,
isn't he?
Welcome.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Oh dear. Well,
Come on.
we're
This is
having
Nushka.
quite a clash of culture.
Hamza. Charlie.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
The 5-bed farmhouse will be the teens' home for the next week.
Farmhouse, that sounds marvellous. But I do need electricity.
If you're cold at night, please tell us to get more blankets. Okay, it's not going to be a problem. Okay.
Oh look, he's quite overwhelmed.
Okay.
So this is real farm living. No electricity.
That is
hot water,
wild that there's no
you just get
electricity.
used to it.
Okay.
Because like, how can you do anything now without
This is the
electricity?
thing that scares me. I literally think about it. We are so far away, no one can hear us scream.
Forgot the names again, innit?
Okay, so the names of Anna Marie.
Yes.
And I'm Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Yes.
And actually, at your age, in South Africa, in our Afrikaans-speaking community, you should be calling me Tannie.
Danny.
Tani means auntie.
Oh.
And then there's
Nushka
Nushka.
and Reed.
Reed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can write them down if that.
And did you like adopt them or?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Straight in
Adopted
there.
them together, they're brother and a sister. Yeah.
But we adopted them when Nushka was 6 years old and Reed was 2.5.
It's a way of being that he doesn't know.
Yes,
And
I would
think
agree
that's
with that.
worrying him a bit.
He looks for me a combination between scared and angry, which those things usually go together.
Ooh, I think we might have quite a fiery episode today, Curlywigs. Just would like to point out here that queer people have been here since the dawn of time, and we will remain to be here way after time ends.
I think at the moment he's a bit scared. I suspect that once the fear has subsided a little, more of the anger will come out.
Oh, well, she seems like...
Before they fully welcome Hamza and Charlie as new members of the family, the mums want to lay down the law for the next 7 days.
Now, maybe you don't know this, but I'm a lawyer. And for me, the law is very important. We're offering
No,
you
stop, boss! He is so gobsmacked. This, God, like, production didn't need to do all this, but also, perhaps this is a good thing. Sometimes people just need a harsh wake-up call that, like, other people exist and other lifestyles exist.
And for me, the law is very important. We're offering you hospitality. We expect you to also accept our rules. No drinking, no drugs, no sex or obscene language while staying with us. And definitely no smoking in the house.
Rules seem fair enough. It's just the drinking one I have a problem with. I mean,
but it's against the law.
I know, but a small drink with dinner is not a problem, is it?
No, it's going to be a problem. I'll tell you why.
If you're 17, it's a problem.
Yeah. Because I'm a lawyer, I can't allow people to break the law in our house. I'm sure you're going to be fine.
Everybody who lives in this house...
well, technically, you broke the law when you adopted, but you challenged. But some laws can be morally broken, I believe. But I do not believe that having a drink with dinner is like sticking it to the system. So there we go.
Who lives in this house does have to contribute to the running of the house.
Yes, I would agree with that. You live there, you contribute.
Everybody has to
That's
kind of pull their weight.
We get up at 6:30 in the morning.
That's awful.
You won't have a problem.
Yeah, you'll see.
Although if you don't have electricity and nothing else to do except things.
I don't like going to school.
It's just take it one day at a time. I want you to sign the document so that we know that you have accepted our rules. Okay? There's one for each of you.
She says she can't break the law, but this is technically making them sign under duress. So don't be naughty, Miss Lawyer Naughty.
Because the family are switching to renewable energy, power is rationed in the evenings.
Okay. Oh my God. Hello?
Hello? Times. Why am I
kind of
back in
love it.
Charles Dickens times?
It's very
Dinners
Charles
with them.
Dickens.
That's awkward situations, like talking and having jokes. One, you know, the school situation as well. Oh, you gotta go to school here. Man, I don't want to go to school.
You can't live with no electricity. I think it's almost against human rights almost to live like that. That's not right.
Oh, is access to power against human rights? Oh, I don't know, you know. I'm not familiar with the most up-to-date, like, guidelines, restrictions, rules for human rights. But I know that someone's talking about adding internet access as a human right because it is something that has fundamentally changed the way the world works. So I would imagine if internet's being spoken about being a human right to have access to the internet, I imagine electricity must be somewhere up there. No? Any lawyers, any human rights lawyers want to chime in the comments below? Please let Mummy know. Blah.
Back home, Hamza is used to doing his own thing, and that includes avoiding eating with his own family.
Oh.
Have you ever peeled potatoes before?
Can I not go and have some rest?
Never peeled a potato.
Yeah, as soon as you peel the potatoes, I can cook the chips, and I do make nice chips. Then we're gonna have supper, and we're going to go to bed.
Oh, I'd quite like some chippies.
I know you don't want to do it. Come on.
I don't see no point because I'm not going to eat the chips, so why do I need to peel them?
Because I'm asking you nicely.
Why won't you eat chips?
You're doing very well there. Huh? You look like a natural.
Despite the encouragement, Hamza loses interest.
Oh, bye.
Hey. I think it's called throwing a tantrum of some sort. And he has to participate. I mean, I'm not going to allow this again.
He seems not willing to be open or share, and I don't think
It's
it's not
gonna go
going
very well.
to go very well, and it probably won't get very far.
It's community, isn't it? You have to do something.
Wake up.
You have to provide value to your community so that they can provide value back. Oh dear.
Where is it?
Jesus Christ. I am so fucking pissed off now, yeah? I've got to go have dinner with them on my own.
So,
Oh yeah, that's a bit like abandoning
In this
your...
house, every meal
teammate.
starts the same way.
Thank you, God, for happy hearts, for rain and sunny weather. Thank you, God, for this good food and that we are together. Amen. We are very pleased to announce that Reed is doing very well at school at the moment, which is fantastic. It wasn't always like that, let me tell you.
I had a terrible time at school. I used to not get on with my teachers at all. This is like the age of 5. I'm not joking. I used to argue with teachers and stuff. I used to argue back.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, is there perhaps a kindred friendship?
I was the one that nearly got expelled in grade 5 and grade 6 and grade 7.
Oh, no.
I pulled through somehow.
I'm grade 10.
That's all right. I mean, there's no shame here. I
No,
don't
no, no, no. That's what you think. You know, if you look at school and you think, okay, I don't like this class, I don't like that teacher. I try to explain to both Reed and Nushka that it's not about liking the teacher, because the teacher is going to get 3,000 other kids through.
Yes, true.
It's about liking yourself and thinking, where am I going with this? Where am I going with my life? Do I want to take part?
I mean, she raises really good points. I do think, like, in the modern world, there is a fundamental requirement of some sort of education in order to function in society beyond GCSE level, because GCSEs teach you like real entry-level basic info that gets immediately erased as soon as you start doing A-levels, university, postgraduate, anything like that. But I do also think that there is something to be said about having a teacher that you like, or a teacher that you have a connection with in some way. Because let's talk about me for a little bit. So I hated maths, and I had several absolutely appalling teachers throughout my educational career, shall we say, especially in early and late high school. And it really soured my relationship to the concept of maths. Now, I was in state school in the UK, so it was me and like 28 other students to a class. I could not get the right amount of help. I could not relate to my teacher in any way, shape or form. And I also absolutely hated any sort of like class participation because it felt like immediately being in the spotlight. Hated that. So I naturally hated maths. However, when I went to university and had one-on-one tutorship, a much more dynamic group of friends that also had interests in moving to a goal, and I was financing it myself, it changed my perception of maths from something I absolutely despise and I hate, and it changed it to, oh, this is a tool in language that I kind of have to learn in order to kind of progress almost in any career. People always say, like, I'll never use maths. There is some amount of maths that you will always use in any career ever, especially now in the information era where everything is numbers. Everything is measured in numbers. High school and college is not forever, but university is. So, you know.
No.
Yeah, that's a stark difference there, isn't it, of experiences.
It's 6:30.
Alright, good morning.
Hello.
Damn.
6:30.
What
It's
are we
not
going to
even
do?
light yet. Where's
Oh, did I just kick you? Beat!
In South Africa, there is no social welfare, and without a good education, it's a short step away from poverty.
Wow.
This morning, the mothers are sending the teens to the same school that Reed goes to, Witterdrift High.
All you need to do is stand. There you go.
Yeah. Fantastic.
She kind of, this lawyer lady kind of reminds me a little bit of like a politician. She's kind of got like politician vibes, like prim, proper. This is the way we do it. This is the outcome we expect. And how are we going to do it? Yes. Although I will say lawyers tend to get results. Politicians just talk about them.
Hamza?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta leave in about 2 minutes.
I just don't want to go, man.
Yeah, the idea of leaving school and going back to school does seem a bit
same
bonkers to
feeling
me.
I used to get before.
Like, Reed is a full human male. I just can't believe it.
I used to get.
I remember when I was in high school, when I was like 15 or 16, like every now and then there'd be like a boy you come across and you're like, you have a full beard and you're a giant man. Nice cup of tea.
You know the
No
headmaster quite well. You know all the teachers. Nuska's been through that school. Reed's the final year. Try and remember, you there?
I wonder what Suzanne's art is. I wonder what type of artist she is. What does she do? What does she produce?
The most beautiful, elegant painting.
Oh, look at the little car! Spry girly wigs!
Witterdrift is a strict and well-disciplined school of 450 pupils.
Oh, wow.
The headmaster, Mr. Bauer, believes in nurturing the
Bauer
students as individuals.
Of the Bauer Dance, George.
What we expect of our students is to allow the best in themselves to come out to the full.
Oh, that's very head teacher to say,
We want
isn't
every
it?
child to know their value, their importance.
Back in the UK, both Charlie and Hamza hated school.
Yes.
First of all, just let me say welcome to Witterdrift High.
Okay.
If I can summarize exactly what our school is about. Our school is about respecting one another.
Oh, that's horrible.
We expect you to respect what we have, who we are, and what we do. That's all. We hope you're going to learn a lot, and that when you go
Didn't
back,
she have a facial
you're going to
piercing?
have fond memories.
Did she not? I don't know what this is.
This morning, we have
assembly
special
chant.
guests from the UK. Charlotte on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side is Hamza. And I'm going to ask one or two of you, unprompted, just to say a short word of welcome.
I would like to welcome our two guests, two students from the UK, Enzo and Charlotte, to a small school with a great big heart.
Oh, you
Back
have
home,
to get up and speak.
instead of studying, Hamza spends his time doing drugs with his college mates. A habit
Red for filth. Oh my god. Without any studying, Hamza just does drugs with his friends. Like, wow. Imagine. National television. This was broadcast on national television. Like, shamed forever. If his parents and his family did not know that he was doing it beforehand, or maybe they did and they were turning a blind eye, now there's like familial shame involved, right?
Hamza spends his time doing drugs with his college mates. A habit he's finding hard to quit here.
Do you get buzz in it?
Yeah, does he? Maybe it is that. Do you get buzzed?
Bliff. Can you get some for me anyway? I want to get.
Hamza, he's different to the people back here. I don't think he has many boundaries. There's differences here, like there's punishment, there's physical activity that you do if you do something wrong.
Yes, I imagine South Africa is a lot more strict than the UK.
It's exam time, so Hamza and Charlie are going to be sitting the basic English language test along with the rest of their year group.
Okay.
You probably find them pretty basic.
The exam will be supervised by Deputy Head.
Now, the question will be, are they fluent or is it just their first language? Even technically, I'm not fluent to citizenship state level English. I believe the English citizenship test, in terms of like testing if you can speak the language fluently, it involves like very specific, seldom used language that even I have not like come across, I don't think.
What is that? We cover the comprehension. We do the
Is that
summary.
my little biscuit? Behold the child. Hello. Here he is. Oh, yes. Hello, Biscuit. Oh, yes. Did you miss me? He's going to get a lovely haircut in like a week's time. He's going to get a little summer cut. First time ever. I'm sure you'll be very handsome and Instagram will love to see it, won't they? Or was that a little kiss to dismiss? Was that, please, mummy, put me down? Okay, off we go.
We do the summary. We do visual literacy.
Visual
All right.
literacy. Maybe that's just Hamza's face, because every time he does anything, he
We
looks
do visual
panicked. He's like,
literacy.
ah! Could not play a game of poker.
All right. Any questions?
Oh, she looks very teacher.
In you go, and let's get you seated.
They'll have 2 hours to finish the English language paper.
Hello, whose pussy is this?
With 11 official languages in South Africa, English is not the mother tongue of Witterdrift pupils.
That's
so this
wild.
exam
11
should be a doddle for the British teens.
Yes, easy. Like, I'm actually offended.
Charlie's finding it a breeze.
Well,
but
she
Hamza
is privately
seems to be
educated,
struggling.
isn't she?
We're trying to feel
Oh, maybe. Like, Hamza's obviously lashing out for some reason, right? I'm not being crazy by suggesting that. His, like, as I was just saying earlier, people's behaviours are generally a reaction to their environment that they've been brought up in. If they feel nurtured, loved, and wonderful, generally, not always, generally, because, you know, genetics do play a big difference, generally they will thrive. And if they are perhaps not treated like that, struggle can ensue. And struggle quite often leads to strife. Oh dear.
Hamza doesn't seem to be trying. He's
not
just
motivated
put his head
at
down.
all.
It's as if he doesn't care. And I said to him, you know, I need something to mark, and that didn't even motivate him. I'd be interested to hear what his reason is for putting his head down and having a quick nap.
I agree.
The exam is over, but coping with an entire morning of the school and its rules is starting to wear Charlie down.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, it is overwhelming going to a brand new place.
It does actually remind me of my old school quite a lot.
Oh no.
Because, like, you know, everyone's quite friendly and stuff, but no one really understands. And it's just everyone's, like, getting on with their own thing and they can't do it. I'm just totally lost, like, in this, like, sea of people. I mean, it's a small school and everything, but I just don't, you know, I don't know the timetable, I don't know anything, I don't know where I'm going.
This would be hard just for like a brand new student anyway.
You want a bunk?
Yeah, please. I just can't be
Do you want
asked.
a bunk? Seriously, you want a bunk?
I don't care. I don't actually care. Anything's better than just like sitting in a classroom doing a subject that I don't need to do.
Okay, naughty little rebellious. Yes, off we go. Bye. Will you bunk with me? Bunk. Bank.
I've been doing it for 16 years. I don't see why I have to go back. I don't see why I've got to do this again.
It's strictly against school rules to leave the premises
I mean,
without
technically,
permission.
if you've left school at 16, you technically haven't been doing it for 16 years because you don't start at 0, you start at 4. But nobody wants to hear that, do they, when they're having a moment? No.
The headmaster, Mr. Bauer, has had enough of their bad behaviour.
Oh dear.
Listen, you two, are you
What are the
acting
rules
up
in
now?
South Africa?
Give it to me flat, straight up. Are you acting up?
The quiz was hard.
No, I think you're acting up, I must be honest. You didn't want to put in any effort. And it seems like, no, we're not interested in that. You're important to me.
He looks like the kind of person that I would
You're
be a bit
important
like,
to the school.
as a
and we're responsible
teenager, like
for you.
want to mess around.
So now what I have to do is I'm going to take you with me and you're going to spend the day with me in my company.
Ah, internal exclusion.
We've been here for 2 hours and we've already been called into the headmaster's office. I don't think we've actually done anything that wrong.
Corporal punishment was banned in South Africa in the 1990s.
Okay.
But physical punishment is still widely used to reinforce good behaviour.
Oh, right.
So
Physical
the teens are
punishment, as
going
in, like...
on an 8-kilometre bike ride.
Yeah, there you go. 8-kilometre bike
There's no
ride.
ways the young lady can beat you, okay?
They're forced to go on a bike ride. Well, to be fair...
How the fish does that work? Ride a bike test.
We have the option when students transgress to suspend them from school. We feel suspending a child and sending them back home is actually worsening the problem.
Yes, I
So
would
we
imagine.
do
Like,
this
you
stuff-
can't really teach you if a child. Like, I've never understood this about the UK. It's like, oh, doing naughty in school because you hate school. Well, don't come back to school. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Because it provides no incentive for difficult children, if you want to call them that, difficult children, to then engage, does it? Because they get exactly what they want, which is to not have to do any of that. There are issues, of course, with every educational system, but I do think that from my own personal experiences, I have known people who have behaved that way in order to get what they want, which is not fit in school. But also, I don't think that everyone is designed for get up, go to school, do all of this, and that's it. I don't think that everyone is designed like that. And society, I don't think society is ready for what it might cost to change the way that we have school now, because, you know, someone in the 1850s decided that school should be kind of like a place of babysitting in a way. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't get it.
A positive activity which reinforces the basics of life, and that is that you do what is right and you do it properly.
I assumed physical punishment would be like hard labour.
Because it kind of describes the immense speed that he's driving at.
Look at me, man. I feel like shit, man. Honestly.
Despite her bravado, Charlie only received 26 out of 50 in her English paper. And
Oh.
Hamza didn't even try to finish.
26 out of 50 in an English
Appalled
paper.
by their performance, Mrs. Olfsted has called Suzanne in to talk through the problems.
Hamza, he went to sleep. I
Did
had
he?
to wake him
Yeah.
and remind him that Here we write exams, and then almost like the cherry on the cake, they hit the road and they left the property. Cost Mr. Bower running after them, bringing them back. He had to reprimand them, and I just got the feeling they see this as a bit of a joke.
I am disappointed because I didn't think it would be quite this bad.
Well, you're on World's Strictest Parents.
Okay.
Right,
You
here we
remember
go.
when you arrived here? If I speak, I would like you to look at me. Okay. When we arrived here, we explained to you that we are opening
What's
our
powering
houses
that light?
and our home for you guys.
Is it
And I don't
electricity?
expect any favours back or any love or kindness. I do expect participation. And you will
Yes.
remember that both Suzanne and I asked you guys, please don't embarrass us. Okay, now the question is, why would you do that? After all the effort that everybody put in. You know, you fell asleep, the teacher had
Because
to
it's
wake
hard
you
to
up.
change, isn't it?
You're not going to try and tell me that you didn't know that you're not allowed to go out of the school gates. Are you impressed with yourself, young lady?
You know, I don't think I've made myself look that bad at all. I mean, I've been pleasant, I've been polite.
But that's exactly my point. Being pleasant and polite is not what it's all about, only. What will it help
that
for?
should be the minimum, really. I would have loved it there if Charlie had have felt okay enough to share, like, why she did it. Because earlier to the camera, she was like, I feel so overwhelmed. This reminds me of feeling like the odd one out. Like, it reminds me of a really bad place. I wish she had have explained that, and maybe there would have been some give and take. But also, teenagers don't behave reasonably because they don't have reason as of yet. How arrogant have you met teenagers where they're like, I know everything that's happening ever. I'm really confident. Then, you know, the older they get and the older we get, we go, I've got no fucking idea what's going on or how anyone's doing anything. I have to remember, you have to really remember that, don't you? You have to remember that. Remember, Gallywig.
Somebody who's paying me to do their court case. If I go to court tomorrow for Mr. Nell, I can be as pleasant and polite as I want if I don't put in the effort. What am I doing there? And the same for you. You go to school. These people, they put in the effort to assist you. And although it's boring and you're not interested in it, being pleasant and polite is not enough. Effort. You have to put in the effort.
It's just...
Is that
Sorry,
enticing
but
enough?
I'm done with this. That is bollocks.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
we
not
haven't done
enticing
anything
enough for
wrong.
them,
I
is
don't
it?
think we've done anything wrong at all.
Well, objectively not true. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. And Wednesday, I know, that's lovely.
But Anna Marie is determined that Hamza and Charlie learn the value of hard...
What is that on the side? What is that? What is this? Is that where you ride a penny farthing onto the land?
The government! Hamza and Charlie learn the value of hard work and preparing for the future. So today the teens are set to work on the farm.
Farm?
Go.
Oh, lovely. What kind of tree
The
is
plan
that?
is to plant a circle
bollard?
of fig trees.
Fig tree?
You're feeling
Isn't
exhausted?
it egg almighty?
Yeah,
How many holes?
I feel like a slave.
I'm getting old.
Are there dangerous bugs in South
I'm old
Africa?
right now.
That's what I'd probably be like, blah, blah, blah.
It's a mission, but the thing is, planting trees is a bit like studying, or it's not about the moment. The moment may not be so fantastic, but it's what you achieve in the end.
I tend not to think about it. I just
That's
put it
a
at the back of my
lovely
head.
thing.
Well, it's probably the kind of outlook one would have when you're 17, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Are you making your parents happy?
I tend not to think about that either. Like,
Okay, I think that means the answer is no. Okay, let's not worry about your future, let's worry about my treehouse. Okay.
Thinking ahead is not one of my strong points, no.
As they always say, youth is wasted on the young, isn't it?
That's the point. You know, you could die tomorrow. Live for now.
If that's not a little bit of like trauma speaking, I don't know what is, because I have that attitude towards so many things in my life only since being, since really completing university, going to university, having that experience of like university, have I started really thinking about what I want the rest of my life to look like. Before then, I was doing adult substances in adult clubs in London, being besties with potentially like not the most fruitful folk, thinking that I was truly the moment. And you know what? At the time, yes.
She's kind, she's humble.
I can perhaps, you know, say I was the moment, a few moments. But there is a lot of joy in being able to plan a future. And obviously that only comes with society respecting us as people. Especially in the UK right now, the level of pressure from all angles is so intense that I am not surprised why the youth of today, including my generation, do not feel like there is a future in the UK. I am not surprised at all. And with the current state of political affairs in the UK, I can only see it getting worse. And it's so infuriating because it should be a brilliant place to grow up and to have invest in a future. And it's just pissing not, is it? Let's be honest. Shame.
This is bollocks. I ain't doing this, man.
It's testicles. Is it testicles?
At home in Woking, 17-year-old Hamza is used to running away from his problems.
Yeah, Woking's actually very well connected if you want to run away. You've got Surrey, the hills, London's only 17 minutes away.
I see no point in it.
Hamza's rebellion has only lasted 6 minutes, but Anna Marie has had enough.
Oh God, right, here we go. She's brought the dogs.
Listen, Hamza, I'm not quite sure where you think you are. Can you please look at me when I talk to you? I'm very angry. I'll tell you why. You've been behaving extremely badly. Look at me when I speak to you. You're a child in this house. I am your parent whilst your parents are not here. Okay? I don't care whether you like planting trees. I don't care whether you think it's a good idea or whether it's purposeless or purposeful. Do you know what I care about? I care about the fact that you, at the moment, are living a purposeless life. And you know that. And that's why you're here.
Gagged.
Put down that cigarette.
Can I finish
Kill
it?
No. Kill it. I've had enough of you. Kill that cigarette now. Please, you're going to burn the farm down. Get into the car and let's go and work. Come on. Just do me a favor and for once put some effort into your life. Don't be so useless, man. Come on. If your parents could see you now, they would be absolutely horrified. Come on. Don't do this to me, okay? It's embarrassing. I don't want to be angry with you. We are doing our bloody damnedest to help you.
Oh, I don't like fast driving with dogs nearby. It gives me anxiety.
Success in life. You are going nowhere. No, man. Machtig. Get a life.
Oh, okay, so I'm not sure how that went down. I'm not sure if that's the most... I don't know. I'm not sure how I felt about that little interaction there. I can see where she's coming from because she's obviously very frustrated, and as a lawyer, she's probably very used to speaking and being in frustrating situations. However, I feel like Hamza, judging from how shocked and appalled he's been throughout this entire show, I feel like he would respect a male's opinion more, and this kind of is a cultural clash, and sometimes cultural clashes cannot be fixed because culture is an idea that is so deeply ingrained into people that they feel it's part of their intrinsic identity, which it isn't. All ideas can be criticised. So I sort of don't know why he's been put with this couple, and not in a bad way, in a way that's like, is this only to serve as reality TV drama and not to actually achieve some sort of breakthrough? Like, this is the first time that we've seen it throughout these kind of episodes that I'm feeling like there isn't going to be a breakthrough, or I'm not feeling very positive about the concept of a breakthrough here. Oh, do you know what? Hold your horses, girly, or hold your doggies, hold your doggies. We will have to see, won't we? Those fig trees won't plant themselves.
I planted that one with work on.
You never know. Everyone is capable of compassion and change.
But he's not my equal. Not only am I much older than him, I've achieved something in my life. He has no life. And in that sense, he can learn something from us, but it's as if he's blocking himself.
Despite Hamza's work-shy attitude, the job is finished to the mum's satisfaction.
Okay, well,
We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Obviously,
Took a bit
he
of huffing and
wants
puffing.
to resist, doesn't
Thanks,
he? He wants to
Hamza.
rebel and
Hamza.
resist.
Thanks, Charlie.
You've done a great job. Amazing.
What happened then?
She went off at me, man. I just did a mind little thing here. And the way she had a gun at me is like I killed someone, bro.
What did she say? Because I didn't.
She was like, you're acting like a kid and put out your cigarette and all this shit. And get in the car. I've dealt with kids like you before. Look at me. Get in the car. I can finish the job. And
I was so close to storming off. I was just like, oh, I just want to go to bed.
I thought I could sweet talk her, man, but no, you can't. I knew she had some balls in her, bruv. I could tell she's a solid one out of the family. she is the man of the family.
She can probably tell that I'm like scared of her a little bit, so I'm like...
They're going to be much more nicer with you because you're a girl, 100%. I'm a guy.
Probably.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think actually it's the attitude that gets matched, right? Because they already have a son. I was going to say a male son, but you know what? They already have a female son. Take that, woke agenda!
Your fave could never.
What am I talking about? I don't necessarily know that that's the case. I think his resistance is potentially creating more of a vibe that makes them have to assume more of a domineering personality. We have these phrases like boss babe, boss bitch. You wouldn't call, well, I would, and I'm sure some of you here would as well. If you had a male boss, you wouldn't be like, oh, you're right in your fierce queen boss bitch era. You'd just be like, that's the boss. It's that kind of misogyny that has permeated modern society, however long you can call that, which is that, like, in order for a woman to get something done, she has to be a bit of a whereas men can quite often just be like, look mate, and that might get results, but women have to be so much more in order to get the same outcome. Do you know what?
And need discipline and love from their parents.
This is quite an interesting
Give me that side.
Are you sure?
Discipline and love. Great idea.
So she doesn't hold a grudge and quickly draws Hamza back in.
There we go.
Here it comes.
Bath time might be Dickensian, but the mums have a long-term plan to generate their own electricity.
Oh, thank God for that, because this is a
Thank you very much.
Right.
I'm putting money away every month for that, and as soon as I have enough, we're going to put up wind power.
You know, you've got everything planned in that, and, like, you've got something to look forward to. I haven't even got planned whether I'm going to finish college or not, so...
Well, when I was 17, I didn't have everything planned. I went to 7 schools. We lived in 27 places. My father couldn't keep a job, so we kept on moving from one place to the other. And I thought, do I want to have that kind of life? I just had a picture in my head. And I think pretty much I've done well in terms of my picture, and I was wondering what your picture was.
It's a lot different, like a lot of family issues, a lot of family problems. So it is hard. You know,
there we go. Did we just get a peek behind the curtain? Family issues, family problems. Isn't it funny how always a family will describe the situation different to how a person from that family will, who is perhaps the odd one out? Interesting. We must be open-minded and listen.
So it is hard. You know, I've grown up with problems all my life, to be honest with you. I don't tend to think about it. I just try to keep it at the back of my head to get to it.
It will emerge as problems.
It's got to that point now where, like, my parents have not, like, given up, in other words, because I don't really do anything at home.
And your parents, what do they say if you're not taking part in...
Okay, like, I don't sit and eat with them. I don't, nothing like that. I'm out, I eat in my room. I basically live in my room, to be honest with you.
Don't they miss you?
I think they do, yeah.
Interesting.
I used to go to college in that, and, you know, I don't go now. I just can't bother. I find it long.
The one thing I will say is that, like, blood family is not entitled to you as a human being. And I feel that that can be quite a controversial thing to say, but I have had to cut ties with certain blood family members because they will just be narcissistic, almost sociopathic in terms of manipulating and trying to get something from me, and I have no interest in doing all that. And I learnt that from a very young age, potentially around 16, 17, about what I need and don't need from blood relatives. So it can be problematic, can't it, to be like, do your parents not miss, like, does your family not miss you? Because it depends what kind of people the family members are. We don't know. We haven't been told anything. We've just been delicately left a little nugget of there might be an ongoing issue somewhere.
What are you studying at? What
Mechanics
were
at the
you
moment.
studying? So why didn't you go on?
It's just long.
No, you have to. You can't forever be 17 and go dancing and drinking. It gets boring. And if that's what you've done, then you've got nothing else to fall back on. You'll be bored. That's the problem. But it's just my way of looking at things, and you'll find your own philosophy.
That's you'll find your own philosophy. What a great little vibe that is. Find your own philosophy. Love that.
Thank you, God, for this good food and that we are together. Amen.
It's Hamza's first dinner at the table with the family.
It's harmless, isn't
All
it?
I've got to say,
Song before dinner.
Don't take this in a bad way. But I don't want to get on the wrong side of you again, bro.
growth. A reveal. A reveal.
It's halfway through Charlie and Hamza's time.
Yeah,
in
got
South
right.
Africa.
Okay, we've sped through this. I want to know what the artist lady does.
It's time to get up.
A nice V-neck cashmere jumper. Perhaps decorating scents. And a plique masterclass with a Dutch influence. Danish pine.
Come guys, let's move. We're going to be late.
The landscape's
Today,
gorgeous.
the British teens will be visiting the local townships for the first time.
Right,
Both
okay,
Suzanne and
okay.
I feel that we should...
I think we need to prepare for potentially some difficult viewing here.
Both Suzanne and I feel that we should make a difference. And I think today we are going to make a difference, you'll see. And I think the most important thing for us is there's lots of people in the township that knows us. They know the name Kruiberskloof very well. Our name's on your back, and I hope it's going to be fine.
Right, okay.
The mums live in Plettenberg Bay, a beautiful holiday destination.
I was going to say, it looks very resort, doesn't it? Resort wear.
Surrounding townships. These settlements are home to the majority of South Africa's black population.
Yes.
The plan is to help a local family rebuild their home. Mum and Dad and son Enrico all live in this tiny one-room shack.
That is out of order. That is definitely out of order. You see it on the telly and you think, you know, it can't be that bad, but then when you actually come in and experience it, then you realise. We've got everything, to be honest with you. We've got a roof over our heads, we've got a bed at least, we've got clothes. They don't have anything.
The roof is clearly not waterproof, so what we're going to do is put plastic over, then the corrugated iron, so it's waterproof. The inside, put a wooden floor in, and then put a small extension here, because there's 3 people living in this house.
All today? Or this week? That's a lot. Oh, I see, they have a big team of people.
Hamza seems proud to be identified as a member of Suzanne and Anna Marie's family.
I'm representing both mums, innit? And I can't do anything stupid or anything like that because I've got the t-shirt on. And
Yeah,
it says
this
on
is
the back,
kind of
so,
like responsible work.
A lot of people know Anna Marie and Suzanne, so we just got to get on with it, to be honest with you, and just make them happy.
Community remembers when you behave in certain ways.
Like a better environment.
"22-year-old Nushka has brought Charlie up the road to the Matsazami Children's Centre.
Okay, what's this? A children's centre. Educational?
The Matsazami help the most deprived children whose parents can't provide for their education.
And as they said earlier, there's no welfare, right?
How are you today?
Education is very important because in South Africa, if you haven't got, you will not get a nice job. And for our kids, who are the poorest of the poor, the neglecting, abused children. So if we can help them, I know they will have a life.
I have to be really careful about what I can say about these sorts of situations on YouTube. So while I may not be sharing some of my deeper thoughts at this section, just know that there is considerable political discourse about South Africa, especially as a former colony, and especially what that means for the wider population. And even I don't confess to be the most educated about the system. I do not claim to be the most educated person about the intricacies of life in South Africa.
Monica, the head teacher, takes Nushka and Charlie to meet Angel, one of the Matsasami parents who recently adopted 2 neglected children.
So this is one of our parents. This is an Angel. So we have 2 kids who are staying in the shelter. So the mum really neglected her. The child was burning, the hair here is off, and then God really sent this Angel out. 6-8 months ago, she adopted them from that side. So now the kids are staying with her now. So this is the new mama of their kids.
Gosh, this is really perspective,
2 months ago,
isn't
her
it?
husband passed away, and thanks God, she adopted these 2 kids now. These kids bring joy back into her life.
Such a strong woman. Hey? I agree.
If you want to ask her something, you can ask.
It's a bit awkward as well, though, isn't it?
I haven't got really anything.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit of not warning, but a little bit of like, maybe you would like to learn more about
Nushka is surprised by
XYZ.
Charlie's apparent lack of empathy with other people and wants to find out why.
So how have you felt about everything today?
I find it hard to show how I'm feeling, and when I do show how I'm feeling, I feel really bad about it.
Why do you feel bad about it?
I don't know, I don't like to show people how I'm feeling. I don't like people to show how I'm genuinely feeling. It's just something I'm bad about. When I cry, I get embarrassed because I don't want people to see me cry. I never like people seeing me cry.
Are you scared as a sign of weakness?
It's showing my true inner self, and I don't like doing that.
But it's showing honesty.
Yeah.
You know, it's showing honesty of who you are.
Unfortunately, I do feel like that is not an unusual story when it comes to difficult children from difficult backgrounds. Not everything is the way that it seems on the surface level, and these little coping ways that you develop as a young person who perhaps doesn't have what one would consider a regular upbringing, you know, two healthy parents that are not well off, but provide well for you. Everything's lovely, everything's great. If there is like a difference of situation for you, it can be quite hard to learn to reconcile that with your peers, and sometimes that internalizes. So she went to a private school, meaning that potentially the people that she's friends with, the people that she knows in her classes are not going to be from the same sort of background that she is. And having the additional stress of a sick parent might have caused her to internalize a lot of these feelings and then feel shame when she expresses a true, honest emotion, and that has now manifested itself as embarrassment, which immediately shuts everything down. Let me put this into perspective for you from something from me. Nothing made me feel more embarrassed when I was younger and I first started meeting people who'd been in private education as saying, couldn't do that, I have a family that's not like that, never did that, couldn't do that, and felt a sort of sense of shame for a situation that I couldn't control. You cannot control the situation of your birth.
I do just want to cry, but I'm just, you know, I do the nervous laugh instead when I'm like this.
It's
Just
yeah,
laugh
like
it off.
you process emotions
Charlie's the type of person
completely
that
different.
says everything to make everyone else happy and not necessarily stand up for what she thinks. I think she's not being honest with herself. She's not being honest with her real self and bringing that out to people.
I think she's been ultra honest with herself previously, and this is a shell that's built on top of that. So not to say that this girl is incorrect in her assumptions, I just think there's more to it. It's a bit more complicated. And if there's anything that young people don't particularly enjoy, it's being faced with a very complex situation that might require years to understand.
The shack extension is starting to take shape.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? Huh? Isn't that brilliant?
I think it's looking pretty good in there. Like, I never thought it'd be that good. I thought they'd be just getting the planks of wood and just dunking them on the floor, but now they did a proper job at it. So yeah.
Maybe there's some development.
Digging the shack foundations reminds Hamza of the last hole he dug himself into.
Mom?
Yeah.
Are you free at the moment?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, the last time I dug a hole, I moaned like a little girl. I admit that. And
Nothing wrong with being a little girl.
I didn't see the point of doing it. But
Little
this
girls
time I'm
wouldn't moan,
really
actually.
enjoying it.
Little boys would.
And I never thought I'd enjoy it this much. And I just want to say thank you so much, honestly.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
It's all right.
Oh, development girl, character
Most
development.
parents, like me,
Who?
don't always have to think about why you're doing things and how you're feeling about it and what's going to be the outcome of your
Who's the lady in the
actions
background?
and
Is
so
that?
on. And suddenly this week, everything that you do, you have to think, why am I doing this? What am I trying to do? Where am I going to?
behind
And I
them? think
it's done me the world of good.
I don't understand the layout. I guess it must just be very mixed
You know,
everything.
it's quite amazing how
An emotional breakthrough.
quickly a child can get into your heart.
Oh, like a heartworm. Oh dear. Right.
An animal rescue charity has come to the township to offer free antiseptic baths and medical help.
Oh, I love an animal charity.
Worried by Charlie bottling up her emotions, Suzanne has decided to show her their work.
Right.
We all feel that Charlie could just be a little more open and honest about what's going on inside herself. You know, she has a good front and a brave front, but she doesn't always show what's going on behind the scenes.
But also, I can't help but think, like, no one is entitled to know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, you should be able to choose as a human being who you show your vulnerability to. I don't think you're owed vulnerability to anyone. This idea of, like, getting her to come out of her shell, getting her to admit things, I'm a little bit like, I sort of understand why she's resistant, because I don't fundamentally believe that everyone you know has to know everything about you.
Her in situations where she has to give a little more of herself, you know, extend herself a little beyond just the superficial.
So we're going to put this dip bath up first.
The average township wage is about £3 a day, so the medical help given by team leader Kate and her staff is essential to keep the pets healthy.
Yes,
we offer primary help. We dip the dogs. We're going to give some free vaccinations. You know, we're privileged enough to be able to go to the vet.
Oh, look at the
babies.
babies.
I don't have that kind of money.
Oh, look at the fluffy boy. Fluffy lady. So this is antiseptic bath. I'm guessing parasites, fleas, ticks, those sorts of things.
We just got a call from one of the guys up the road. This dog was stabbed earlier on. So we're just going to get the vet to have a look at it.
Who would do such a thing?
The owners, they stabbed him because they couldn't afford to feed him, and they're offering to, you know, fix him and stuff, and they don't want him back. I just think that's, you know, awful.
Just to put you in the picture.
How can you have any nuance about a situation like this? Like, if you actively harm animals, you are scum. There's no nuance, there's no difference of opinion. It's if you injure an innocent creature in a non-act of self-defense, scum.
We get 200 unwanted animals per month.
Oh, that's so
and
annoying.
we've got 25 kennels at our facility, and we adopt out maybe 20. So that means that our euthanasia figures are quite high due to no choice.
So what's going to happen to this dog that's been stabbed?
Oh, that's so sad.
The honest reality is we'll probably have to put him to sleep.
Are these still going?
You know, it's difficult. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Oh, isn't the world
Until now,
deeply unpleasant?
Charlie has kept her emotions to herself.
Yeah. Well, she probably doesn't want to also experience
I
real
laugh
emotion.
things off and kind of
camera
just,
in her face.
pretend it's all okay. I like to show that I don't care, but obviously I do care. I'm just scared of people seeing the real me.
The shack extension is nearly finished.
I think Hamza
Oh,
did
that was almost
brilliantly
like a
well
doubling.
because he wanted to help. You could see that. I think he made a big difference.
Before they leave, Hamza wants to talk to the owner, Mr. Boysons.
I just want to say to him that it's been good working with him and helping him. And
Okay.
just say thank you.
Okay.
And it's been a privilege in that, yeah?
Okay. I see. Baie dankie vir jou. Okay.
After a long day of hard work, Charlie has gone to the dog kennels to help feed the animals who are going to be put down.
Oh no, that's even worse!
Oh, come on, take the tablet, boy. Come on, take the pill. You're so cute.
I could not do this. This was what, 15 years ago, and I'm getting emotional about it now. Like, I could never do this, and I know that that's so sad because these dogs need help, but oh God! Well, I mean, I would be able to do it. I would just be a sobbing mess the entire time.
What you did today made a big difference.
Yeah.
A really big difference.
I hope so.
Absolutely. And it was a braver thing than most people do
Girlywicks!
Yeah.
their lives sometimes.
It's really nice someone can be like that with me, really I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. I never hear that at home.
True.
No. I don't know. I suppose I just don't do anything that makes them particularly proud. So I suppose that's probably why.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Oh, thank you.
I want to know more
That's
about
so
her
nice.
art.
That's very
Susanna's
lovely.
art.
I think what happened was that she got so emotionally involved, it kind of broke down her defences. And I think once
animal work, like working with animals, immediately broken down barriers, immediately sobbing.
You see a dog like that, and your heart goes out to it, and in a sense, your heart goes out to every living being, including yourself.
That's true. That's true. Oh no! Oh God.
The teen's time in South Africa is almost over.
How dare you, Channel
Hamza
4?
has received a letter from home.
Right,
He's not
God,
had a
here we
proper
go.
conversation with his parents for several months.
Your father sent you a letter. I want you to read it, and if you want to talk to me thereafter, we talk about it. Okay?
Yeah. Since I dropped you off at the airport, I looked back and I wanted to run after you and tell you how much I love you. From day one, I always loved you. No matter what, you're still our little baby, Hamza. When you come back, we all will sit as a family and support you in all your studying. We really appreciate you for who you are every day that has passed by. I never thought my dad would actually send me this, to be honest with you. Kind of shocked, in a way, but happy as well.
If you behave at home like you've behaved this week, you will be the proudest dad that you can imagine.
I do also think you shouldn't be have to send halfway across the world to have your parents tell you things like this, though.
I think you and your dad and your family must learn to trust one another, although you come from different places.
That's
You know,
very
they're
lawyer
traditional,
speak, isn't it? But also
So
quite
don't reject
understandable.
them because of that. You're a young
Mutual
British
respect,
boy. They mustn't
mutual
reject
trust.
you because of that. You must both trust one another.
Mm-hmm.
And you see why you can trust him. Why do you think you can trust him?
That's what he said to me in this letter.
He loves you.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly.
It's an easy word to say, but a hard action to do.
Do you know hide and seek? Yes.
Charlie has returned to the Matsuzami Children's Centre for a final visit.
Is this
2, 3.
Many of the
she learned
orphan
she wants
children
to
at the
do
shelter have been traumatised by their experiences.
Coming, ready or not?
Oh, this is a heavy experience, isn't it?
Well, I found you straight away.
Oh, caught.
Oh, you're sweetie, aren't you?
The staff often get the children to draw a family tree, a simple device to bring out issues that are troubling them if they can't or don't want to talk openly.
Wow,
That's my
okay.
dad. Can't remember how old my parents are. It's so bad. That's me. I'm 17.
How do you get on? Like him?
Yeah, I'm like him.
What sort of qualities would you say you like him?
We're both quite clever and stuff, I think. And we just didn't do as well as we could at school. We were both kind of like a bit lazy and messed about.
So you're saying you're clever, but you're lazy?
But he does try very hard. My dad does try very hard. I mean, he's got MS.
An MS, though? Oh. Because that is a challenge.
It kind of makes you realise maybe who you're connecting with and who you're not, and maybe where you're going wrong with some people.
Unknown to Charlie's family, her dad's illness has had an enormous impact on her life as well.
Obviously, I was really upset about it when I found out he had it, but I mean, I was only 10 at the time, so I just, like, you know, used to just kind of, like, brush it off and pretend it wasn't happening.
That's the thing with MS. It's generally a progressive illness, and it's not easy for the person with MS to go through. I will leave that there because I do not want to fearmonger at all. I'm definitely not like that American prescription advert that we saw.
Tuberculosis.
I don't talk to him about it at all, never. I don't know, it'd be too difficult. Of course, I worry about him every day. He doesn't know that, but I do.
Sometimes you have to be so strong that you can't let anyone see.
Yeah, my dad is important to me, quite.
Of course, anyone with a brain cell can see this.
I just don't like, worry. I do worry, though.
Sometimes you have to feign indifference in order to protect
Since
yourself.
day one, Anna Marie and Suzanne have taught the teens that honesty is key to a healthy family life.
Yes, that goes every which way though as well. Like you can't keep your children out. I mean, obviously, don't talk to them in as the same way that you would speak to an adult, but you can't keep children out of like family events and family dynamics when they have a fundamental need to be a functional adult. There are ways of having conversation within a family that means everyone has an understanding of where everything is. I always pull this back to finances. I never understood as a child, like, how to run a house, how, like, money comes in, money goes out, what we even owe in taxes, how much bills cost. And it was kind of considered rude for me to want to know this information. But then as soon as I was 18, it was like, bye. And it's like, well, now I can't function because I have no, like, longevity in understanding how finances work in a household. That's the example I will give, but it applies to multiple different things throughout a family dynamic. And if you have an open and honest family, you need to realize how lucky that is and how brilliant that can be as a jumpstart in life.
Because I think I should be honest with him.
Yeah.
I'm not a particularly honest person sometimes. I do tend to hide my feelings. I think he thinks that I've grown up and just not given a shit about his illness and, you know, and his symptoms, and I just don't care, but I think it's time to be honest with him and just let him know. I think he'd like to hear that as well.
I'm sure he would.
Okay.
I think it is going to mean a great deal to her father because she can appear to be really disaffected. And, yeah, for him to know that she really cares.
There is strength in being or appearing disaffected, though, isn't there? It's a way of not showing weakness on purpose.
The teens' time living as members of Suzanne and Anna Marie's family has come to an end.
I've seen some things, I've done things that I'd never have done in the UK.
Yeah, this is a
which
complete,
is, you know, just made me
juxtaposed
realise
texture.
what I take for granted back at home.
This experience in
We
South
need a Where
Africa,
Are They
you know,
Now
once
for
in a
these
lifetime.
things, don't we?
It makes
Like, what
me see the
happened
other
after.
side of life and what life is really about. You have your ups and downs, but you need your family. Without your family, you're nothing. Take care, yeah?
It can be blood or chosen family. Oh, this looks really emotional. It looks like everyone's had a bit of a breakthrough this week.
And I want to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity.
Look, he doesn't look short.
And I have a lot of love for you.
You did this thing. You were brave enough.
Yeah.
You were smart enough. You survived.
Is a week enough to change people forever? I mean, I guess it is. It depends on the level of experience, doesn't it? I wonder if they ever revisited. Okay. Back at the hedgerow. Look at that, a mock Tudor.
Charlie's letter was sent on ahead of her.
It's a shame she hadn't really spoken to us about it before.
Wait, Charlie's letter was sent on ahead of her? Yeah, she didn't get a letter, did she? Sent on ahead of her? What does that mean?
I've kept it under wraps and it obviously hasn't been very good for her.
Oh,
so
the letter
I'm
she
glad
wrote
it's out
back,
in the open
sorry.
now.
I know someone will be pleased to see you.
Her brother?
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Hello, sweetie.
Good.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh, a silly boxer dog. Oh, boxer dogs are so
I totally got my
silly, not a
note.
brain cell.
I did get your note.
It just worries me sometimes, Dad. It's not like I can pretend that it's not happening.
It might be helpful for you to read some of the notes from the neurologist, because you're grown up now, and that will give you some insight. You know, what might happen or what might not happen, we don't know. But you know what? I live for the present. I look constructively and positively to the future, and that's what keeps me on my feet.
Okay.
And out of a wheelchair. So
You cannot ask for a better outcome than that, surely. Like, that is a really, really considerate way to approach a situation like this. That is... Oh! My wig!
My wig flew, mommy.
Follow me.
In the spirit of starting afresh, Dad's not taking any chances with the family stash of alcohol.
A padlock.
Oh dear, yes. Wow.
Here is the key, which...
God, okay, that is a sign of the old times, isn't it? Having an alcohol cabinet or an alcohol, like, cupboard. Nowadays, does anyone have this? Or is it all just like, we'll buy a bottle in and drink it immediately, gone?
Here is the key, which is in here.
Okay, oh God, we didn't need a crop
Do
shot
not
this, did we?
try and take away.
That might have been a little bit too giggly for quite a serious conversation.
We miss Hamza a lot, very much.
I just want to know whether he's changed or not, really. And I hope he's made the most.
I think it might be a bit of a big ask for a week. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? Because some people have profound events one morning that will change your life forever, and some people just never change. We're definitely getting like a twinkle edit.
Yeah, I sorted myself out in that. I know that was a bit on the wrong track, Dad. I admit that. I just want to say sorry.
It's hard to change.
The plans for my future now is to get back to college, finish my qualification. It's going to be hard at first, but I'm going to be determined. I'm going to push myself to that limit, and I'll be able to do it, definitely, 100%. I just want to apologise for the stuff I did, Gemma. Mom, why are you crying for, man? Bloody hell. It's not the end of the world.
I love you so much.
Oh! I thought we were going to get a little bit more of an after story there, but I've got some thoughts. My goodness, my lovelies, my goodness, what an absolute roller coaster of an event there. I will say, the one question I have throughout this entire episode was, what was Susanna as an artist? I wanted to see some of her art, maybe a nice little, like, creative moment of, like, and this is what I do, art.
Beautiful, elegant painting.
Like, I would have loved to have seen some of that. That's such a missed opportunity, I feel like. Art is a great way of bringing people closer together, understanding more about oneself and one's place or commentary on the place of yourself that you see in the world that you are or you aren't. Would have loved to have seen more of that. But I did also feel a little bit awkward at one point with the conversation between Hamza and Marianne. A little bit like, oh, I don't know, is this veering into a little bit, I don't know. He was 17, and 17 in the UK is technically like almost adult, isn't it? Like that, you're literally like one birthday away from an adult. So I guess maybe that was the right way. I don't know. I just find it awkward to watch. But something that's awkward to watch does not necessarily mean it is incorrect. Something to remember, I think. Well, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's video, because that was a lot. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling around the screen right here. Over on Patreon, I have further exclusive content. We have The Traitors UK, episode 1 and 2. I'm just about to upload another episode of Project Runway. Unfortunately, it cannot be broadcast here on YouTube anymore due to the copyright situation. So I really, really wanted that to continue and finish at least one season here on the Chanel, but unfortunately, it's just not available to be done in the way that it is currently. So check that out over on Patreon, and the link for that is in the description box below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Okay, are you ready for this? Orkos Samoji, Jojo, A Literal Pipefish, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bibi Ledouf, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cammy Bryan, Cancerfish 66, Catalina, Kaz, Serafe, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Danny, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Heddy Weddy Woo-Wah, James A. Zengirl, Jennybeth Herman, Jenny Talia, Lauren Kylie, Lauren, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Martin Rule, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Miss Kiss, OKS Kyle, Radhika Madala, Rupreet, Sarah Maria, Samael, Sarah Hook, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, Sky Dorim, Slayers, Steph Utech, TNS Mum, Taylor Roney, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Boyle, Tony Mackers, Windy Potato, Wuzgudgudn, and Exo Dawn Exo. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of something that I have mentioned before, but it's so important, isn't it? 90% of the time, there is a reason why people are the way they are. And 90% of the time, their environment is at play. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.